Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your girl, Lily. So today I want to make a video about something that I literally thought about for like a second, but I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. I kind of don't even have to think about it anymore. It's that, I have gotten plastic surgery, and I love plastic surgery. I think it's really cool that you can just, if you're not happy about something, you can just change it, because like in no other point in history were you able to do that. And if you look back, like before, if you had something you didn't like, you had to just like stick with it, which is fine. Like, no one's really meant to be perfect, and there's a lot of like beauty standards that are pushed that are like, unnecessary, but still, like, if you want to do something, do it. And now it's the time you can. Like, it's a perfect time in history where you can actually do it, even though it might not make sense. Like, I got my nose job. You don't need a nose like this. Like, I'm really happy with it, but you don't need it, It's like unnecessary. Like, okay, so the title of the video is, well, not the title, but this video is like, get plastic surgery for you, because it doesn't really mean much. Don't get it for anybody else, because it doesn't really mean much. I mean, if you look at actresses in Hollywood movies, they don't have like, these like perfect noses, and these are like considered some of the most beautiful women in the world. And natural beauty, in at least like in the acting world, is really like appreciated. And I mean, yeah, they probably get like a few things, but it's like super minor things, like nothing like drastic. Yeah, they keep in shape, but they don't have like these abs and like these like perfect like bubble boobs and a bubble butt, and they don't have like these perfect like leg muscles and whatever. Like, it's one of those places where you can kind of look to it, and I mean, maybe if you don't have the money to get plastic surgery, you can kind of just look towards it and be like, wow, I actually don't really need this, because look at all these actresses, and they have like so much fame and so much success, and they go out with like, yeah, like these are like the la creme de la creme of like our modern society, right? I mean, I don't kiss up to any actors, but still, like, it's the truth. A lot of them are like super admired and followed by millions, and they date the most beautiful men or women, and they're kind of like in the exclusive, top notch, super elite like crowds and places, and they're natural. They don't have like, yeah, I mean, of course they're beautiful. A lot of them are beautiful. Some of them are like, just average looking. And you can see how like that's some place you can look at and kind of see how it doesn't really, like, plastic surgery means nothing there, It means nothing there. So yeah, just get it. Like, if you're gonna get plastic surgery, just know that it's not gonna fix all your problems, and just know that you might not, like, it's not going to guarantee you to marry a billionaire, or to, marry like Chris Hemsworth or whatever. Yeah, you look at modeling also, like the modeling world. A lot of like, maybe before in the 90s, you kind of had to like, you had to have like this most exotic, most beautiful, most rare beauty, most perfect cheekbones and nose and lips and teeth and eyes and hair and body. But now, now they don't look for that stuff. Now, like, all these like famous models, they're kind of like, if you look at like the models for like Louis Vuitton and all these like big brands and these big fashion houses, they're like, there's so much diversity now, and most of them, like, you look at Zara, the models at Zara, they just look super plain Jane, right? And like, you just see normal people. And now with like the inclusivity thing, now you don't need to get a lipo to be a model, or to be like a popular like model, whatever, So there is like another world where plastic surgery really is not that important, I mean, like I'm pretty sure like a lot of like the supermodels now, they probably do get like stuff done, but it's very minor, you know. They don't get BBLs, they don't get like these super snatched waists and like these like guitar curves, and they don't have like these big boobs that don't move, and you know, they don't have like the pointy perfect nose. I mean, you know, um they just have like a natural beauty. They don't, I mean, they probably do get things, but again, it's like, it's so minimal, it's so unnoticeable. Like, with men also, like, let's say, again, and I'm gonna go so hard on this, don't get plastic surgery for a guy because this is the truth. He might cheat on you with someone. I mean, I don't think, okay, not everybody cheats. You know, there's a lot of like, not all men cheat, and I have to throw that out there because I don't want to like seem like I'm attacking people. But it's just like, the truth is that you might get all, like, if you get so much stuff done for somebody, it means that you don't have self-love. And when you don't have self-love, then people, like, no matter what you look like, no matter what you whatever, like, people are not gonna really put that much value in you if you're not putting value in yourself. So they might look to somebody who, you know, hasn't done all those things but still has put a lot of value in themselves. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because at the end of the day, like, you know, it's better to be like, you're probably gonna do better. You're probably gonna fare better in life if maybe you're not like a 10 out of a 10, but you have a lot of self-love and you have a lot of confidence and you carry yourself with a lot of dignity and respect versus somebody who, yeah, like, you gotten everything done, you're so hot, you're so perfect, but you know, you're like broken inside, and you know, you let people use you. And I mean, it doesn't matter how hot you are, if you're letting people use you, if you're broken, if you have self-esteem issues, if you're insecure, if you have a lot of like insecurities and whatever, you know, people are not going to treat you good. They're not. They're just not. They're probably gonna use you because when people see, like, bad people see those weaknesses, they're gonna exploit them, and they don't care that you're beautiful. Okay, it's just like, oh, like, it's kind of like a plus to be able to exploit somebody that's beautiful. So yeah, it's all about how you, like, it's all in the mind, guys. It's all in the mind. It's all in how you think, how you act, and what you say. That kind of says more about you than what you look like. I mean, if you do carry yourself well, you're probably gonna, I mean, you might not have like the perfect nose and whatever, but you're probably gonna take care of yourself with grooming and whatever, so you're gonna look well put together. So wait, what was I saying? I totally forgot. Okay, so wait, one sec. So yeah, it's all, I think I remember, it's all in your mind. It's all about, I mean, look at people like Cardi B, right? Like, she, I mean, I don't know if I should use her as an example because she has gotten so much plastic surgery, but the fact that when she started, you know, she had like crooked teeth, and she maybe didn't have like, you know, she didn't look like she looked like now. I mean, she was still very attractive, but it's the way, like, her personality, how magnetic she was, how funny, how much self-confidence she had, that kind of like shot her to stardom. And there's a lot of girls that probably looked way better than her, but they didn't get as far as her because they didn't have what she has in her brain and in her heart. And that's what really gets you places. It's what you have inside of you, because there are so many people, so many women that are beautiful, okay? I mean, but there's just not enough space in the spotlight to fit these millions and millions and millions of girls, because at the end of the day, you know, if someone else has what you have, it's not so much of a, like, it's not so much of an advantage, you know. But when you are unique and authentic and you believe in yourself and you see the value in yourself, you know, that's something that's a little bit more rare. So that, you know, you kind of do have like there kind of is room in the spotlight at the top for you, because you kind of have these qualities that no, like, not everybody else has. What else? I mean, you know, there are, if you look at, like, and again, don't get plastic surgery to get married, because hello, like, knock knock. Ow, I totally bit my teeth. I ground it down too hard. But anyways, look at marriage, right? Go out and seek, like, just go out one day and look at the people that are married, average people. I'm not saying, like, I'm just saying in like terms of looks. Like, most people that are married, women that are married, they're not like, you don't need to be, you know, Bella Hadid to get married. You know? Like, I'm just saying, if that's what you're looking for, I don't think that that's something that anybody really needs, but let's say that's what you really, really want. I would suggest, like, working on yourself, because again, like, there's a lot of women that are super, 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 super hot, and they don't work on themselves, and they never get married because they don't really. But again, I don't even, like, whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, if that's one of the reasons you're thinking about getting plastic surgery, because believe me, there are people who will literally get plastic surgery just to even, like, just to get more likes or whatever on social media, which, I mean, you don't need that. You can just have a popping personality and, you know, like, just be authentic in front of the camera and whatever, and be yourself, and you're probably going to get a lot of likes. You don't need to go below the knife to do that. So when should you get plastic surgery? Well, I think you should get plastic surgery when you want it to make you happy, to feel better when you see yourself in the mirror, not exactly to obtain, like, let's say, like, success or fame or love. Because if you look at the people that have success, fame, love, money, most of them aren't, you know, most of them aren't like Greek goddesses. They're just not. They have talents, they have brains, they have charm, they have, you know, like a magnetic quality, they have kind of like an it factor, it's like so many other things. It's not just good looks, you know. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say on it. I really hope you liked this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on this. I hope I kind of was able to convey my idea. I mean, I thought about this for 1 second, and I feel like I've gotten to really good conclusions. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Whatever you do, do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else, because whatever you do for anybody else, you're always going to be expecting something back from somebody else or someplace else, and that might lead to disappointment. But if you do it for yourself, what you're expecting from yourself, you can give it to yourself, you know? Like, let's say you do it because you just want to have better self-esteem, then you yourself can give yourself that, you know? You don't have to, like, expect that from anybody. Because imagine, like, you do all this stuff for somebody and then they don't even notice it, you know? Like, I got a nose job. My dad didn't even notice it. A lot of people don't even notice it, you know? But I did it for me, so I'm happy because I notice it every single day. Okay, that's all I have to say. Bye, toodles. Mwah.